Chef Sise Alhaji, and I'm the chef owner of Ponte Bistro. I call Harlem my home. I've been living here over almost half of my life. I came here when I was 17, so I know every corner of Harlem. And I always dreamed to have a restaurant in Harlem. You know, the cuisine I do is a French African. The culture is African. I mean, I love my culture, but the technique of cooking is French. We got a couple dishes people talk about it all over the city. The first one is the moule africana. It is a mussels with African spice, coconut milk, lemongrass, and it's very flavorful. People love it. The crispy tuna is raw in the middle. We wrap it with cilantro, pickled ginger, and we serve it with soy ginger vinaigrette. The last one is poisson yassa. It's a traditional dish from Senegal. It comes with peppers, onion, white wine, little lemon, and we serve it with rice. It is one of the best dishes in here. The technique of cooking is French, but the spicy we're using is the all African. I don't want to say, all right, I'm African, I'm just getting African customers. I want everybody to come to my place and able to eat what we have, able to have the experience we have in here.
Zoma opened up in November of 2006. At that time, there weren't a lot of places to dine in Harlem. We were looking around to see how to add to the neighborhood, and we said, why not an Ethiopian restaurant? Heno Kajela, owner of Zoma Restaurant. The Ethiopian dishes are largely vegetarian, and the others, the meat dishes, are braised dishes. Most Ethiopian food is eaten in a family-style platter and with injera, which is the bread. Two of the popular dishes that we serve here is called the vegetarian combination, and the appetizer is called katanya. The customers in the beginning were just word of mouth, but right now we have, after 11 years, we have a lot of regular customers. As the neighborhood changes, the flow of customers that we get from the neighborhood has increased accordingly.
Here in Harlem, we opened about 2015. My wife had a passion of opening restaurants. She kind of put me along with it, was always cooking, had a background and family that have restaurants in Somalia. And the reason we chose Harlem was, and we realized that there's many African cuisines, but what was missing was the Somali cuisine, and the community appreciated it, and you can have it here in New York City. My name is Shakif Farah. I'm the head chef and the co-owner of Sapphire Restaurant. It's sort of an unknown presumption that all Africans should be the same, but it's totally wrong. Ethnic Africans that have a different way of cooking. Somali cuisine is pretty much a meat-eating society. A very traditional Somali dish, which is called hilib ari, meaning a goat meat, and chicken skar, which is a stewed chicken skar, with traditional Somali sabayat, which is a flatbread. The food has to have aroma, so the spices and seasoning is very important. Things like cinnamon, cardamom are made with the rice and the side dishes and all that stuff. So that's what makes the unique of Somali cuisine.